Okay, while we got them apart, I have the two receivers side by side. And if you notice, there's some added stuff here. What they did to modify this other receiver, like this old style, is they had to cut a slot here. And that's with this spring-loaded, there's a screw, the spring, and that piece in there which forms that lip. Yeah, I can see it now. This thing here, which retains the cartridge. And when you look inside the receiver, you can see it. But that's how it's attached in there. It's with a flat spring, and that, and you can see if we can get it to move. Right in there. And that's what holds the cartridges down after the Mannlicher system's been removed or modified. And you can get a close-up look at how they added these, they either soldered them on or something. There's like little metal things which they ended up cutting the grooves for. And also they did a notch here and they scalloped out the receiver here, which on this it's not there. We're welded up on here, scallop, and then they cut the thing out for the pointed bullets. But that's the difference in the modifications. That's about it. That gives you a good idea how to take it apart. And putting it back together is just reverse. It's pretty simple. You know, you screw the jacket back on, and there should be some notches or something. You know you got it lined up right. It isn't going to lock tight. It'll be close, but you don't want to torque it, and it'll have to be lined up to drop back down into the stock. You should be able to get that back together with no problem. Just get it close to where it's touching, line it up by eye. It doesn't, you know, torque in there. Okay, and that's about it. Any problems reassembling, which I don't think you should have any, but just send a email or something or comment and I'll try to help you out. Well, I'm sorry again for being a little sporadic in this, but I just noticed the difference between the trigger guards. So while we got the guns apart, I might as well squeak this into the video to give you an understanding. This is the original Mannlicher style trigger guard assembly using a stripper clip. As you see that button that's missing, that's the latch. You need to press that. If you had a loaded magazine, that'll unlatch the magazine, and then this throws it out with a gun, like M1 Garand style. Okay, that's all there, and this is unblocked. And when they modified it to use stripper clips with that other modification, you can see they added on. They added this piece in here on. This is still retained. It functions, you know, the magazine follower. The hole is blocked with a plate, and that's to keep dirt and debris from getting in. And the lever, button, spring, lever, and clip, you know, these things right here, that's all been removed, and that's gone. It's no longer part there. And then they added this on, machined or brazed it on, added this here on there. And that's the difference with the modification. They heavily modified the trigger guard assembly. Okay, get a good look at them. Original, modified for stripper clips. There is a bit of a difference. Okay, well, and hopefully that's the end of this disassembly video.